Wow. 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 I, the legend Rafer Faulkner, look at myself in a mirror several times a day. I am legendary, rugged handsomeness. It is just like lousy piece of dung, pathetic man. When I say man, I mean both genders. It's just like pathetic people to debate about everything. They can't leave one thing undebated. To wear a mask or not to wear a mask. I, the legend Rafer Faulkner, I don't wear mask. These kind of masks. There's some persons that are insistent that everyone wear a mask, and then there are those that don't want to wear a mask. The only reason I put this mask on is for this presentation. That's all. I reiterate, I, the legend Rafer Faulkner, I don't wear a mask. Where do I start with that about lousy man and masks, making a big ordeal about that crap? Most persons that wear a mask and most persons that cover up when someone comes around without a mask. Most persons that wear a mask, they've got a bunch of diseases themselves. A lot of persons got cancer, various kinds, AIDS, all kind of diseases that come from physical comfort. They got strychnine, melanoma, tuberculosis, golfing. They got diabetes. They got sugar diabetes. They got all kinds of other things. Just several, a lot of persons got some things, and they're worried about someone else wearing a damn mask. Hematoma, that's another thing they have. At any rate, I don't wear a mask, and I'm not going to wear one. And I want to say one more thing about the stupid mask. It's been reported in various outlets that there are those that there are those dummies that attack some other persons that are not wearing a mask. Well, I, Legend Rafer Faulkner, am not only multi-talented, regularly legendary handsome, among other things. I'm also a tough guy. And if somebody attacks me because I'm not wearing a mask, I'm going to try to do maximum damage. I'm going to try to do maximum damage. I'm going to knock their lousy, rotten, false teeth down their lousy, pathetic throats. I reiterate, I'm going to attempt to do much damage, maximum damage, because that's why this. As I said, I'm a tough guy. I don't need it. But in order to put forth as much damage as possible, to go that extra mile. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I will have that. I thought that was it about that kind of thing. But I'm gonna say another thing. I'm gonna say this other thing. Um, Lousy man will do just about, at least most persons will do just about anything to exist, and most persons will adapt to just about anything to exist. A lot of numbskulls pride themselves, are glad of being a survivor, and they will result to anything to continue to exist. COVID-19 in I would say in some ways is a good thing. And there are those that deserve it. Persons, of course, adapted to wearing a mask. There have been some news commentators that have said a few years ago it would have been unthinkable that persons will wear a mask. Now I'm going to paraphrase. Dummies wear masks. But they said it would have been unthinkable. And it's become accepted. Now let that be a true lesson, that some things that were thought to be strange could be accepted. I reiterate, there's some things that once upon a time were thought to be unthinkable, for mostly unacceptable, incomprehensible. In other words, unthinkable. And at another point in time, that very same thing mostly will become accepted. But it was thought to be strange. That's right, numbskulls. They can add 2 plus 2, and I don't mean that literally. Although a lot can't, but as a figure of speech. A metaphor into words. In other words, words of the word. Word plus word is this. This one day, this at some point in time, whether it's near or far, is going to be fashion. And I, the legend Rafer Faulkner, will be responsible for it. I take full credit for it. As there are those that will walk up and down the runway. There are those that will be over there, over wherever. They'll be in front of this or that. In front of, or rather on the magazine cover. Whatever it may be. But that fashion originated because of a great legend. Me, the legend Rafer Faulkner. As I've so often said, I have it all. Multi-talented, rugged handsomeness, legendary rugged handsomeness, fashion. I can articulate. I can converse with various kinds of slime. I mean, those that are wealthy in a boardroom meeting, some kind of company, or in the most despised and feared part of a town or city. Because I'm the legendary Faulkner. And I'm tough enough and rough enough to walk any place with my fashion. All right. That's it for this another Great Spider Incorporated production. All right. Get going. Well, watch another great Spider Incorporated video from me, the legendary Faulkner. In the interim, in the meantime, get lost!